Welcome to another edition of Match Monday. This is episode 9, and we have Austin Gomez of Wisconsin versus Bryce Andonian of Virginia Tech. This match is action-packed. We got two guys who really like to get after it and mix it up. Gomez is pretty highly favored going into this. He is the 3 seed, while Andonian is the 11 seed. Gomez is an excellent neutral wrestler, and he is not afraid to go upper body at any time against anybody. Andonian is also totally fearless. He likes to scramble around, does a lot of leg passes and unique scrambles. Gomez is going to start off with a hard snap here and then try to go to an overhand shuck. He got some good movement out of Andonian, but wasn't able to capitalize with a takedown. Gomez is going to go right back to that overhand tie, and he's going to try another snap down, but Andonian has adjusted. Austin's going to use his right hand to snap Andonian's wrist, and he's looking for like a low leg there and doesn't get it, but he has taken quite a few attacks, all using his attack hand and really getting some motion going with some heavy snaps. They're going to move to a little bit more of a feeling out process here. Austin's taken a couple attacks and really hasn't been able to get anything going, so he's got to change up his game. He's going to start looking for something a little bit different. Andonian now has an inside tie and wrist control on his right side, but he's not going to be able to get anything going with it. Austin's going to transition to some elbow control, but again, he's not feeling much of an opening there. Now watch this snap Austin's about to hit. He's going to move his hands from up at Andonian's shoulders all the way down to his wrists and snap Andonian to the mat. That is a great snap down right there. I know he didn't score, but that is an awesome way to start getting guys moving and snapping them down. Austin's got that over tie again, and he's able to clear Andonian's arms and get to a double, and they come up to a body lock, and he's able to body lock Andonian down for the first takedown of the match to go up 2-0. This is not the last time we're going to see Austin Gomez go to that body lock in this match. These guys are really going to let it fly. Andonian is up and out right away for an escape to make it 2-1 in favor of Austin Gomez of Wisconsin. Now, as I've watched this match multiple times now, in this first period especially, Austin Gomez really does a great job controlling the ties. Whether he's winning the inside position or not, he is always looking to score. He's using this over tie really, really well. He's snapping Andonian. He's getting a lot of motion out of him. He's also been faking and snapping a ton, which is why he's been able to get to Andonian's legs. Andonian has not been able to generate the same type of openings as Gomez has. Andonian is going to try some fakes here. Again, nothing happening. Gomez is going to collar tie with his left hand. Then he's eventually going to get to a right-handed high crotch. Andonian's going to defend and make it a fun exchange here. As Gomez finishes, his hand comes too high on Andonian's hip. Andonian gets to a chest wrap and tries to throw Gomez over his own head. Austin recovers nicely, gets to a single, but then goes back to his body lock. Austin goes inside trip, and watch Andonian's trick hips. He lands on his hip and is able to whizzer out. What an incredible exchange from both guys here. If you go back and rewatch that inside trip from Gomez, you could see that Andonian actually rotates all the way through as he's being tripped so that he can land on that far hip and come up to the whizzer position. It was a really brilliant move by Andonian to avoid getting taken down there. There's about 25 seconds left in the period when there's this lull in action. It seems like both guys are maybe trying to wait out the end of this period. However, Andonian seems a little bit more invigorated after that last exchange. The Hokies' pace is definitely picking up. Andonian is going to hit a post on his left side and shoot a single to his right, and he's going to come up with a body lock of his own here. Andonian's going to go back trip, and Austin is fighting super hard not to give this up. He back trips again and gets the takedown with less than a second on the clock. They are going to go back and look at this one as an official review, not a Wisconsin review, just a review because there was such short time left on the clock. Call is confirmed. Andonian did get a takedown at the end of the period, so he will be winning 3-2 at the beginning of the second period. Andonian gets choice in the second. He's going to be up and out almost immediately. He's definitely starting to build some confidence here as he attacks Gomez almost right off his escape. Gomez is going to take a single, but he does not clear Andonian's left arm. This gives Andonian a pretty good chance for this go behind. He goes head and arm, ends up getting behind Gomez and getting the takedown. Gomez is instantly up, and he reaches back trying to rip Andonian off, and he almost reverses him, but also goes to his back. But Andonian only gets a 1 count off of these turns, and the score is still 6-2 in favor of Andonian off that takedown. Again, there was no near fall in that last exchange, just a takedown for Andonian. Andonian is an excellent top wrestler. He can ride and he can turn. He's very dangerous in this position, and he has Austin Gomez totally flattened out. They stop it here. I'm not sure if Andonian got hit for stalling for keeping Gomez's leg trapped or not. You couldn't see the referee's movement, so it wasn't clear if it was a stall warning or not. Either way, we have a restart here with Andonian starting on top of Gomez. Andonian goes thigh pry and a chop off the whistle. Gomez is able to defend it pretty easily, and he's going to come up to his tripod and get to his feet. As Gomez starts to work on the hands, Andonian hits a nice little return knee block. Andonian's able to capture Gomez's wrist on the way down with a nice little chop. It's brilliant top wrestling by Andonian here. Gomez sits and Andonian pulls him right into a little crab ride and almost tilts him to his back for near fall. Again, no near fall there, still 6-2 Andonian, and he is building up his riding time. Andonian has his left leg in, and Gomez is now starting to look a little concerned about how he's going to defend this ride. I'm assuming Gomez is avoiding a hip smash here because he's respecting Andonian's leg ride, and after almost getting turned in that crab ride, he's a little concerned about dropping to his hips. Gomez is going to try to use horsepower here and just tripod his way up, and Andonian is actually going to end up locking up an illegal headlock here. Right now he's head and arm. Watch what he does. He breaks the head and arm, and then he accidentally locks his hands just around Gomez's head. I know it wasn't tight, but that's still an illegal headlock. 1 point to Gomez. It is now 6-3 to Andonian. Gomez has a nice opportunity here with a restart with 20 seconds left, and Andonian does win the whistle, but Gomez is going to go right back to his tripod. Gomez gets great hip separation, and Andonian does not want to give this up. He drives into Gomez, gets that head and arm, and Gomez is able to just kind of shove him away and get an escape. Andonian's going to shoot from space here. Gomez is going to reshoot in. Andonian's going to come up and jump over him, almost catch him on his back. They come through there at almost like a 50-50. Gomez gets behind him, body lock, and plants Andonian on his back for a takedown. It should tie it up 6-6 right at the end of the second. However, there is an official review for this one, again, because it is so close to the end of the period, and Austin Gomez does not get the takedown. Again, if you go back and watch, right as Andonian hits the mat, time expires. So again, no points on that last exchange, but wow, what action from these two guys. The score is 6-4 going into the third period with Andonian winning. He also has about 1:18 of riding time. Gomez does not want to go back under Andonian, so he decides to take neutral. Gomez is going to take a right side high crotch. However, he is not getting the same kind of movement out of Andonian that he was getting in the first period. We're seeing a lot more urgency out of Gomez already in this third period. I'm assuming Gomez's plan was to get 2 takedowns, erase riding time, and get the win 8-7 over Andonian. Gomez is going to club underhook here, and Andonian wants nothing to do with these ties. He is backing right out. Gomez gets to an underhook on the other side and dives in on a shot, but they're not able to get anything going, and they're in an under-over position. They're moving around a little bit, but the ref is going to stalemate this one on us, and we're going to end up getting a restart here. Austin's going to pull and go, sweep to his right side, and he ends up coming with his head out to a high crotch position, and then again, body lock, but Andonian ankle picks him and is able to snake his leg out to get a takedown to take the lead, 8-4, and he already has riding time, so he's continuing to build riding time here. This spells big trouble for the 3-seed Austin Gomez here, as he's effectively down 5 points now with a minute left in the third period. We are going to get a restart here. Austin's going to go right to his sit out, and Andonian's going to kind of give this escape away uncontested. Austin's going to hit a nice hip heist, and Andonian's actually going to end up in a front headlock underhook position. He's just trying to hold Austin here and slow him down a little bit because he knows he's going to be coming. Austin goes double underhooks, and Andonian is backing right out. He knows he can take a stall call. He knows he can take a fleeing the mat call. He's just trying to protect his lead now. And if you have ever watched Austin Gomez wrestle, you know he's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. He is not going to stop wrestling till the ref blows the whistle and tells you the match is over. Andonian dives in. Austin goes head pinch and tries to roll him through, and Andonian catches Austin Gomez on his back and gets a quick fall here. Phenomenal match by both guys here. Gomez put it all on the line, but Andonian was just able to put more points on the board. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see more, and click the bell for notifications. Thanks for checking this video out, and I will see you on the next one.